Well, my first video back in Vermont. What am I looking at? I'm looking at a grease fitting on a rear lower control arm on this friggin' mint condition Mini Lite. What is it? It's a Mini. Mini. I can't believe how small this Mini is. It's got to be one of the newer Minis, like 1972, maybe. Talk about a small car, huh? I guess that's why they called it the Mini. Oh, someone's looking to buy a new one. I just saw the new Volkswagen Beetle. It's got the retro style wheels that look just like the old ones. Nice paint job. All the glass was removed. It's a silvery grayish, and the underside has got to be California. Not a speck of rust. Nice division line between the black and the silverish. I heard them talking inside the shoe store where I just bought some new shoes about a Mini. He said, no, mine's the old original Mini, and he wasn't kidding. The engine mounts sideways. I drove one of these a few years ago.
Yeah? The classic?
Yeah, the real one. Way, I'm talking 20 years ago, before the new one came out. But this is an unbelievable condition. Is it a California?
I got it from Florida.
Oh, I just came back.
Yeah, I bought it like 6 years ago from a guy down there. This one's fiberglass, so this is very different than...
Oh, okay.
Like, this is super rare.
Really? What year is it?
It was built in the early 90s.
Huh.
I don't know exactly what year it was because it was, I think it was a take apart and then it was reassembled.
Yeah,
it doesn't have the original engine or any of that.
May I see the engine?
It doesn't even have the original badging on it. This car was made in South America.
I didn't know they made them.
Well, it was a very short run production car. They only made 1,300 of them total over about 4 years.
And you've got one of them.
Yeah, 1,309 cars were made. And that was over a 4-year period. And,
Austin Morris Group, British.
This tag is not the original tag.
Don't tell that
to this. This is not tagged as an Austin Morris. This is made by a. It's all Rover. It was Rover running gear when it was originally built. Who was making them at the time in the 90s, but they built them to the spec of 1980s. So they were not fuel injected or any of that stuff.
Carburetor? What's a carburetor?
Yeah, but this has actually got an Austin America. I don't know if you ever heard of that.
Oh yeah, I know the Austin America.
They were an imported car to U.S. on a regular basis.
Yes, I know the Austin America. 4-door with a trunk. Same exact drivetrain,
but this is an Austin America engine, and I actually was able to prove that by the serial number on the motor,
which hasn't been decked off yet.
Yeah, it wasn't removed because it's anyway. This is a more modern engine from the Minis.
And it's a fiberglass spot. I had no idea.
The only thing that's sheet metal on the car is the doors.
Right.
This is a metal frame, and the inner door is metal, but it's got a fiberglass skin on it.
I had no idea. Like the Corvette. Corvette has lots of steel in it.
The hood and the trunk are plastic as well, and it's got metal subframes that the suspension is attached to.
How do you like that?
The whole thing is connected.
Because I was looking underneath it, making this video. It's like this thing is in unbelievable condition.
Yeah.
And we just came back from Florida. We just got off the airplane.
Yep.
And Florida, nothing has rust except that you live directly on the ocean. Wow.
There's some really minor surface rust on the frame, but
I looked underneath and
it's in pretty good shape.
It really is.
I've done a lot of work on it over the last 6 years.
Hey, pose next to your car.
Driving it back from Florida, I wasn't used to it, but now I'm so used to it now.
Yeah, it's funny. It sounds like a big engine when it turns over. It doesn't sound like a dinky engine. Has a good exhaust tune. Is it a 1.5?
I put a gear reduction starter.
I saw that new one. I saw it.
Gear reduction starter on it because the one that was on it before was, well, actually I was having a lot of problems getting it started, and there was a flat spot or something in the starter.
Oh.
And to rebuild it was going to cost as much as buying a new one.
Gear reduction with the adapter.
So I ended up getting this on eBay for like half the price of a rebuilt.
God bless eBay. All right. We got it on.
And now
Corvair Wild on YouTube.
I'll take a look.
Oh yeah. Lucas European. This is not an old Mini. It's a newer one made in South Africa, all fiberglass. These are made in the 70s, 60s and 70s. This is the 90s.
Yeah, all fiberglass, huh?
All fiberglass with an Austin American giant engine.
That's cool.
Oh, it really is.
Let's talk again.
Crank that baby up. Corvair Wild on YouTube. How cool is that? You bought it in Florida, tried to drive it home. Nah, made it halfway. Made another 600 miles.
Why is
It was junk. Suspension was seized. All right, we're back.